Greetings, hello. What did I do with my camera today? Why does it look like it's in slow motion? Well, anyways, hopefully that works out just well. How about Friday? How was that? Everybody enjoy that little shit show? Man can't even have a goddamn opinion without somebody crawling down his throat and pulling his tonsils out. What the fuck? Holy shit, seriously. Friday blew up. Why? Because it's a hot topic. If I had some opinion about the way that socks cause foot fungus or something in running shoes, nobody would give a shit. Or, more to the point, certain types that happen to be critical online wouldn't care so much because A, it's not really affecting a lot of other people in an infectious way. That's primary number one. But two, it's not a fucking hot topic. Everybody's on this one because this is the thing to talk about. So guess what? I'm going to talk about it again. If anybody wants to drill me on how ignorant I am or how little research I've done, well, I'm going to tell you up front, I've done fucking zero research. So if you're watching this, welcome to my vlog. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Okay? Because I'm just expressing my opinion on my own channel for my own reasons about my own life based on what I know. And the next time somebody comes in and says, oh, it's ignorant, you'll be like, yeah, you're right, it is. Now fuck off and go somewhere else. So you can leave some comments below based on that introduction. Welcome to Monday. This is Monday Madness Monologue. I'm gonna do it again. You see that? Man had the best username I have ever heard of. Perfect. Coming in all like, oh, that's some ignorant ass, blah, 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 is the intro. That's the intro comment. That's some ignorant something, something, something. And then criticize right away. Do some research before you whatever. Oh, well, I'm a doctor, right? Yeah, I'm disseminating information that people of the public can rely on. I tell you what, anybody comes to this channel and sees any more than one video and any more than 2 minutes at a time and sees what I've talked about for the last month and a half or two and got some fucking context under their belt before they open their fucking gums, maybe they would realize I was full of shit in the first place and you wouldn't have wasted your time saying anything because you would have known better. How about that for research, prick? Do your research. And then ends it by, oh, I just wanted to make you think. Yeah, made me think you were dumb. Well, I'm angry today. Oh man, I don't get it. When I asked somebody earlier today too, when did saying something online become a fucking public crime? I mean, sure, everybody else has got an opinion. They can come in and say whatever, but I mean, when the judgments start and you're fucking half-assed, dim-witted, I can't even express myself completely. That's how frustrated I am with that dumb shit. I mean, how can you criticize me for not doing my research when you don't understand the context of what you're judging? Seeing one video for 5 minutes at a time and just reacting to something with your knees instead of your brain doesn't make you have any valid opinions on what you're talking about in the first place. So if nobody knows what I'm talking about, you can't see it now because I went back and deleted it. How about that? My channel. My content. My channel. My, what would you call it, rights? End user rights? I'm sure there's somewhere in there. And if I was saying such an offensive crime, and it was a problem, YouTube has all kinds of things that you could just go and do. When somebody's committing a fucking crime and it's a bad thing, you don't have to debate that with the person. There are certain things that you could just go to the authorities and feed it to the authorities. You report it. If it isn't a reportable offense and it falls under all the charters of rights and freedoms in terms of speaking, and I'm not preaching like hate, and I'm not advocating violence, and I'm not, you know what I mean? It's a fucking opinion. It's an opinion. We're still allowed to have those, by the way, and a sense of humor. As far as the last time I checked, we're allowed to have a sense of humor about certain things as long as it's not hateful. And I think, except for some comedian in Quebec that got sued for making fun of somebody, I think defamation is one of those things Canada can't get away from. I mean, we don't have First Amendment rights here in Canada. Surprise! I mean, if my content comes from Canada, but it gets posted to YouTube, does it still apply on YouTube? I'm saying it from Canada, but it gets played everywhere else. So how does that work? Do international laws apply to where content is posted from? I don't know. But anyways, I ain't got shit to say about what the content was Friday. I think I'm a little bit over that. I expressed my opinion. I am personally waiting to get more info. So oh man, it's getting all choked up and shit. It made me cry. So I was gonna say, kudos to the idea of doing research, and I think that's what I was doing by putting it out. Look how helpful other people were by providing links, by directing towards other research, by showing studies, by having like calm discourse without being judgmental and spitting like immature language. Come on, man. You can fucking do better than that. And to all of that point, somebody was opposed to what I was saying, which is cool. That's what a discussion's about. I'm not claiming that I know everything. I'm not out here pretending to be fucking Fauci. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I barely do my research, and I stopped watching the news months ago. So how's that for context? I hear bits and pieces through fucking Instagram and Facebook, and that doesn't make me a professional or a know-it-all or informed. Barely makes me informed. So if anybody takes me seriously, they have bigger problems in the world than which vaccine to take or not. Don't take me seriously. The fuck, I got no credentials. I have zero. I haven't even presented myself as somebody, as an expert, or somebody you should take advice from. Why would you take advice from me? That seems fucking asinine. Why? So to criticize what I've had to say and jump down my throat about how ignorant it is, like why would you be surprised? So let me take the other side of that. One of the things that was mentioned was, I am platforming. The same way that we made photoshopped a verb or a thing that you do to something, photoshopped with a D-E-D. Platforming, okay, platforming. Like a publication, a magazine. Again, I'm gonna use the word credentials because I don't have any. I'm not an expert, nor have I claimed to be, ever. And in the idea of context, like I said, I have 40 videos that can prove that I just talk nonsense here. It's not a surprise. So I had an opinion about what I'm going to do with my life, and I discussed the things that I've heard about. And I'm ignorant? What? Who's ignorant? Somebody got ignorant about who I am and why I'm here, and then just jumped down my throat because they got too much energy. Well, I'm not gonna say sorry, but I'm gonna say I'm sorry for you. Find better things to do with your life. And for the rest of us, we're gonna party. Yeah, these videos, like I made some sort of snarky comment, like, well, I really appreciate you being here to police my content. If you want to go back over the 50 other videos like this one, vlogging, or more, like up to 200 videos over the last 11 years, go ahead. Go ahead and police all of them. See if I've ever said something that's ignorant. I mean, you set a precedent on platforming stuff. Ooh, it's on YouTube. Ooh, wow. think that's half the problem. People take everything that's online too goddamn seriously because it's written down. I mean, the only place that we had factual information before was in books, which needed to be reviewed, edited. If it's in papers, like, you know, like if it's scholarly works, it needs to be cited, it needs to be, you know, so we're used to seeing stuff written down as something that has merit, something that's been checked, something that has been accredited, something that deserves attention. But not Facebook, not YouTube, not fucking Twitter, especially not Twitter. Man, if you, like, the only thing you could really come down on, and it doesn't apply in this case, is if you're gonna criticize me directly, the person. Like, you can have an opinion like, I think your beard is crooked on one side. You're right, it fucking is. I cut it wrong. Fuck you. Good eyes, but I don't give a shit. Why would I care what people think of my, like, personal stuff? It's not personal. You can make it personal by writing it down, but it doesn't make it personal. Why I'm taking it out today is because it's fucking Monday. Mondays are garbage anyways, so I'm just regurgitating all this shit because I've been sitting on it all weekend. Didn't make a video, I let it go 2 days. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna hit them on Monday. Monday is a bag of shit anyways. Let's go. But yeah, I mean, if I catch fire again, cool, but probably not, because I'm not saying anything that's important. It's, you know, the individual watching is going to decide whether it's important or not, whether they want to get involved or not. It's choice to interact, and telling me to think isn't going to make me think. Remember that horse in the water thing, or better yet, the man and the fish. Pick a fucking proverb, but at least be consistent. Don't come yelling at me about how ignorant I am and then not do your research about what kind of a jackass I am on camera. The fuck did you think I was talking about? Must have thought I was a doctor, but I didn't go to school for that long. Anyways, my apologies to anybody else who comes back here to watch this stuff, because it's usually funny. Today's one of those weird days. I had to let this out and address that fact because there's going to be more people watching. That was my hope. I wanted my channel to grow, but in some of this, I have to learn how to, like, take the influence and take the criticisms like a little, you know, like slower, easy, not respond to stuff the same way. Someone's going to be all like chirpy in the comments because they have fingers and a keyboard. I should just let them. I'm not going to go back and forth with everybody on every topic because they just have a voice. I have a voice, and whatever they say that's fine. Where I don't stand is like where they get a little insulty, right? If you're going to pick at me personally negatively, I have the choice to remove your comments. Sure, it does my video and channel a disservice. As I was saying, every comment in the comment sections helps my video grow. So if I was disseminating false information or information that was unfounded in fact and whatever, why are you helping my video? Just thumbs down and fuck off. Go ahead. You're gonna do your side of the argument much more justice if you just piss off and leave me alone. Because if you don't interact, and you leave my content alone, it will not succeed, right? If you don't like it, don't interact. How about that? Because that's how controversy content and reaction videos and all of this shit gets spun around the system. The more you interact with it, the more attention it gets, the more the algorithm goes, oh, this is good. And it feeds it to other people. So like I said, if you don't think my content deserves to go anywhere, piss off and don't watch it. Could have said that at the beginning, but now that you're here, thanks for your 13 minutes. It's not getting monetized anyways. Who am I? I'm a nobody. I'm a like sub 200 subscriber user. Whatever I'm saying is not really that important. Certainly when it comes to world issues, health, or fucking whatever, like I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is I know what I'm doing for me. That's it. For me. For personally for me. And I don't think I told anybody to do what I'm doing. especially about a vaccine. Your body, your rights. Am I fucking wrong? If they're gonna claim that line for abortions, you should be able to say the same thing for vaccines. And then it goes back to the same point where it's not infectious. So the idea that it gets around to everybody, they should enforce it better. Well, AIDS is pretty deadly too, but they don't enforce it the same way. Also doesn't spread as easy. You can't just sneeze on somebody and spread AIDS. Imagine? Oh my God. You'd never see daylight again. Cities would be underground. It'd be like Demolition Man. For clarity, you can't catch AIDS by sneezing on people. I wish you come back. Come on, make some other sort of dumb comment. Let's go. I'll be glad. Actually, you can't because I muted you. I won't ever see it again. How's that? Comes with the terms and agreements of having a channel. You get the opportunity to delete stuff. That's fun. Anyhow, I'm gonna let you guys go. That's 60 minutes of absolute nonsense. Again, to my regulars, I apologize. This is, it's not something I mean to do all the time. It isn't all the time I do this kind of shit, but if my regulars and my trusted friends and people that know me, actually know me, and I don't mean like you just showed up from 15 years ago, you know me. You know my name from 15 years ago, but you don't know me. Believe me, because I don't know you. That doesn't qualify as knowing someone to me, because a lot of shit changes, and I absolutely respect that fact. The fact that all those changes happened is brilliant. They were supposed to. I was a fucking moron when I was younger, and I ruined plenty of things that could have gone lots better. Now it's different. So like I said, anybody who knows me, who's current, who's a regular, you guys can comment below and tell me what you think about what's going on here. Have a say on it, or just say you don't want any part of it, and then tomorrow we'll go back to Taco Tuesday and everything will be fine. We'll just drizzle sauce down our faces. I'll see you guys tomorrow though. Take it easy, be gentle, and don't do what I did. Don't do drugs. Except for a vaccine, because you're supposed to.